Oh. Just have to increase that. There we go. Hello, and welcome back to Space Quest 2, Vohaul's Revenge. This is part 2. I'll just press spacebar so we get past that. And I think I will go F7. There we go. And we can restore the game where we're up to, which was right here. Save 13. So yes, here we are. And we were in this little area at the bottom of the valley. And while I've said before, this is the first time I'm playing this, I do have knowledge of this game, so this is a part which I believe annoyed a lot of people growing up, because the game has told you what you need to do, but you have to take what it expects you to do very literally. These little dudes here are are ready to push the rock for us. Say what? They don't speak, they just giggle. So, you know, I believe a lot of people got stuck here for quite a long time. Thankfully, I know how to do this. The little guy up there said to say the word when you want to leave. So, you have to say the word. And they open it up for you. So, let's just continue down here then. There we go. Use gem. Can't maneuver with the gem in your hand. The gem's not in my hand. Look. No, don't adjust your monitor. We have taken control. There is no light source in the vicinity. You couldn't see guano if it was pasted to your proboscis. Okay. Put gem in mouth. There we go. Ah, better. Not a great deal better, but better. I was wondering when that was going to become relevant. You have to put the gem in your mouth. Oh yes, and I know this area too. Yep. Suddenly, an inhuman guttural moan echoes through the narrow caves. You're not sure which direction it came from. The only thing you do know for sure is that you've just soiled your undergarments. Oh dear. Save 14. And I know what this is. This is a maze. So we're gonna go along here. And can we see, look. You can see rock walls. The glowing rock is barely effective in cutting the darkness. Oh, there's another ladder. I'll climb down here. Ugh. And I think we got to go this way? Let's go here. Did it loop? No, I don't think it did. Let's go up. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. It looks like he's got a flashy nose. Oh, we haven't died yet, so I suppose that's a bonus. Let's just save. Save 15. We'll go this way. And I suppose go up the ladder. And this way? Nope. This way? That's just back to that ladder. Okay. Oh. I suppose we'll just have to explore this area and see whether we can find our way out. Let's go this way. Nope. Up here. I like the effect. Though it's just and it's done by having a layer over the top of the light area. But it works. Oh, no. Oh my, now you know why they wanted to close the hole behind you. You have become the unwilling victim of the dreaded cave squid. Tough luck. Yep. So, I don't actually know the direction to need to go in here. Bonk. Not that way. I suppose we'll just have to fumble our way around until we, find a place where we need to go. Or I can get completely frustrated eventually and just look it up. Oh, I can't go that way? Okay. Oh. You'd think they'd give me directions or something. No, I gotta save. Yep. And this way? I think it's if you hit a dead end, you have to turn around, then it's when you get eaten. Yeah, so I think I'm dead here. No? Oh, okay. Merciful game. I think eventually we'll just come across a, what's it called? Oh, apparently you weren't paying attention when the chief cliff dweller explained that they would need to seal the opening behind you. You can no longer travel in that direction as a result. Okay, we're back at the entrance. Well, that's good. I know where I am, at least. Okay, let's go down this way. Then I think we need to go down. Again. Yeah, we don't need to go that way, so we go down. And do we keep going down? Maybe. Let's go this way. We'll do a save. This is the type of thing where you would take a piece of paper out and start drawing it so that you could figure out exactly how far you were going. So I won't be doing that. What the hell, they got all these ladders down here? Look, ladder. The ladder is made of very strong welded metal. Get ladder. Leave the ladder alone. Use ladder. How would you like to do that? Climb a ladder. Say what? Lick ladder. Fine, okay. Let's go this way. And I don't know whether we've actually got to move around until we see a lighter area and go towards that, or whether we'll just see the entrance when we stumble upon the entrance. I suspect the latter. Let's save. We just keep going down. It doesn't seem like this is a too complicated maze. It seems like there's a ladder here, and there's sometimes a cross between them. And there may be sections or over there. So I'll do another save. Am I dead? It's got to be killing his knees. This feels... Hey! You have an opportunity to stand and spare your tender knees. The crystal clear water gives off a gentle glow. In abundance, it is able to light the room. You take the glowing gem from between your aching jaws. You notice it is overly moist as you slip it into your pocket. Hey, we made it through the maze. Let's save. Look. This place is amazing! Beautiful subterranean waterfalls and cascades drop before you, filling the air with billions and billions of tiny misty droplets which tickle the cilia. The air is thick with a revitalizing humid freshness. This message is also getting a little thick. You're waxing lyrical on the thing. Drink water. While it looks refreshing in a way, you are slightly reluctant to drink water that glows. Maybe some other time. Look, water. The water is clear, except for a very slight cloudiness. It appears to be luminous. In fact, the water's soft glow seems to be providing the light here. Look, waterfall. Beautiful subterranean waterfalls and cascades drop before. The luminous liquid churns at the base before flowing downstream. Right. Okay. Look, sure. Okay, fine. Well, we have to get into here. And if I'm correct, we have to go over here to the left. I wonder if our clothes would glow after we got into this water. Right, and we have to head... in one of those two directions. Look. You are swimming in the swiftly moving water of this underground river. The river forks near the back of the cave. The glow from the water softly illuminates the room. Let's try the left one. Am I swimming? Oh, I suppose I am. I'm like doggy paddling. Or sort of trading water. Let's go this way. Well... You are in another chamber of the underground river. This area seems a little more alive with the sights and sounds of falling water. However, you don't detect much noise at all coming from the back of the cave. Okay. Ah! Ah! Flail. Not right now. I already am. Ah! Thud. 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 Splat. After carooming off a pair of rock outcroppings, you find a final resting place at the base of the falls. Oh. Well, we cocked it. So let's go the other way. This way must be better, surely. Oh, can I say dive? There's nothing of interest below the water or the surface of the water. Besides, the undercurrent might drown you. As you enter another of the mysterious subterranean chambers, you realize that the water is now racing towards a giant whirlpool in the middle of the area. You are caught in a strong current, powerless to alter your course. Panic. I don't understand panic. This cave is large. A whirlpool is attracting you, and all the water around you to the center. You are feverishly attempting to resist it, but to no avail. Look. Whirlpool. I don't understand whirlpool. Okay. Is that what it said? Look. Yeah. Whirlpool. Okay, fine. It doesn't understand whirlpool, even though there's one there. No! Ah! Bloop. Your body is sucked down until finally you are able to resist no more and must yield to the overwhelming force. Spoot. Gasp. Jeez, that was quite a trip. Peering around, you find yourself back in the open again. Well, that's thankful. Look. You are in a pool. It is fed by a waterfall, which spews from a strange rock face. An actual face, an ugly one at that, is carved into the rock. It must be hundreds of years old. Look, face. The strange, ugly face has a look of disgust etched into it. The waterfall streams from the open, contorted mouth. This must have been carved by members of an early civilization. If this was their god, imagine how ugly the common man looked. Look, rocks. The rocks in this region are all grey and fairly rounded. Now, look. Pillars. Look. Pillar. Look. Block. They are strangely square, but not significant. Get block. There's nothing here by that name which can be quiet. Get water. Can't obtain that from here. Look, water. The water is clear, except for a very slight cloudiness. Apparently this is still the luminous water. So, drink water? What? Yeah, okay, fine. Look. Vines. Vines appear to be thin and fragile. Fine, okay. That's just the same message as it was giving me before. I'll save again. Save 16. There we go. And, ooh. Look. You are in a little clearing, which is surrounded by large boulders and impenetrable brush. There is water, in which you entered. At the bottom left, you could just see a landing platform in the distance. Look, platform. That does not seem to be in your sight right now. Look, landing platform. If only you could make it to that platform, you might have a chance of stopping Vohaul. Who is Vohaul? Okay, fine. Look, rock. The rocks in this region, yeah, okay, fine. Do 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 do. Oh, there's a big rock there. Okay. Can we go this way? The foliage is too dense for you to go through. Nope. Okay. Well, again, I kind of know what to do here. Save. Blow. Whistle. You get the whistle or toot. It makes an odd sound. You hear an incredible whirring and grinding sound coming from the north. Suddenly, a Labian terror beast buzzes into the room like a tornado, and he looks like he could do as much damage as one. Well, let's see what he does first. Whee! Splat. Wow. Well, ain't that a hoot? That guy reduced you to a multicolored mound of coleslaw-like matter, rather than a Murphco slicer-matic. You are dead, however. Okay. Well, let's blow whistle again. And throw puzzle at beast. A good idea, but just not yet. Okay. Oh dear. No! Okay. Blow whistle. Okay, and we have to wait for him to get close to us. You chuck the Cubik's root puzzle over to the beast. Huh? The beast appears interested in your offering. Curiosity gets the better of him, and he reaches down for it. He seems quite perplexed by the puzzling plastic polyhedron. Boy, he certainly seems interested in that puzzle. Okay, let's leave him alone for the moment. Get rock. You pick up a small rock generated during the Terror Beast's grand entrance. And we'll get through this gap. I believe he eventually solves it, so we have to skedoodle. Save 17. Okay. Look. You are in a small clearing. Before you stands a large elevated platform, much like the one on which you landed when arriving on this planet. On one leg of the platform is an elevator door. A guard patrols the mid-level. See that over there. Right. Now. Look. Guard. From here the guard looks quite similar to the ones which you travelled with. Look. Elevator. Should be a little closer for that. Okay. And there's several things here you'd note if we didn't have the key card, we would be stuck here. So, yes, I believe there's actually several ways you could do things here. Put stone in supporter. That would lack any serious gratification. Put rock in supporter. Use rock with supporter. Throw rock at guard using supporter. Throw rock at guard. You throw the rock in the direction of the guard. Unfortunately, it falls well short of its target. The guard responds by firing in the direction he thought it came from. Doesn't that bite? The guard caught a glimpse when you chucked the rock and was impressive accuracy wasted you. Another senseless tragedy. Oh dear. Well, okay. Load rock into supporter. Use supporter like sling. Sling rock at guard? I think we have to wait for him to be in the middle. Pow! You cleverly use the athletic supporter to sling the rock at the guard. It makes serious contact with the side of his head. We like the way you think. Thunk. He drops like a lead parakeet. The right thud of impact is momentarily sickening. He is perfectly still. Being ingenious right there. I think you can sneak up to the base by hiding behind the bushes and then making your way over there quickly. Search body. You find nothing. Look. Guard. Guard is quite unconscious. It looks like he'll be out for a while. Oh, he's not actually dead. He might have just broken his nose or something. Okay. Use key card. How would you like to use that? Use key card on door. Use key card on slot. Use key card on elevator. Open elevator. The only visible means of opening the door is a key card slot. Put key card in slot. You slide the key card into the slot, then remove it. You see, I would say like swipe keycard, like what you do with a ATM card or whatever, or you know, a bank card. As soon as the elevator door closes behind you, the platform on which you rest begins to rise. I suppose they're thinking of it more like a, you know, like a inserting a punch card or something. Oh, there's the thingy. Let's save. Save. Okay. Whoop. Splat. Uh-oh. Thud. After surviving to this point, you're still prone to acts typical of the mentally absent. Welp. Just because it could. Look. You are on a landing platform. A shuttle sits quietly nearby. You see lush growth all around. Look. Shuttle. It looks just like the shuttle that brought you here. Open shuttle. You recall from when you landed the entry hatch being on the rear left of the shuttle. You'll have to move a little. Well, that's over here, isn't it? I suppose it's facing me, so... You open the hatch and head on in. There we go. Look. You're inside a shuttle cockpit. There is an instrument panel before you. Between your legs is a throttle. You can see the local treetops. Alright, let's save. Again, save 18. And let's have a look around. Look. Panel. Everything looks automatic. The panel is loaded with clusters of system status indicators. There is a power button, an altitude dial, and an ascent thruster button. Close. Shuttle. That doesn't seem to be the correct action in this case. Okay. Look. Throttle. The throttle between your legs is positioned for easy reach. It controls ascent, descend, or advance, reverse, depending upon the position of the altitude dial. Look. Dial. The altitude dial sets throttle control to either VAC, vertical altitude control, or HAC, horizontal altitude control. It is currently set to HAC. Okay. Look. Power. The power button is merely of the push type. Push. Power. Oop. Use throttle. Not currently one of your options. Push. Throttle. There is no horizontal control until minimum altitude has been achieved. Use dial. Turn dial. The altitude dial is now set to VAC. Pull throttle. Vertical controls are now ineffective. Push throttle. Okay, look. Panel. Everything looks automatic. Power button, ascent, an altitude dial, and an ascent thruster button. Press thruster button. Boop. The shuttle begins to vibrate as the ascent thrusters ignite. Push throttle. Because you are terminally weak above the shoulders, you guide the ship into the ground. It doesn't show us crashing, it just cuts to the stars. It's like, yeah, you didn't make it here. Think of all that you could have reached. Okay. Press power. Use thrusters. Turn on thrusters. Use thruster button. Look panel. Press ascent button. Pull throttle. Okay. Turn dial. Pull throttle. Whee! Ascent thrusters ready. Altitude system vertical control. Forward descend, back ascend. Okay. Let go of throttle. So what? Neutral. I think we just keep doing this until we head into space. You're off the planet! Good work, Mech 4. Yay! We're doing good. A tone sounds. A soft synthesized voice notes that adequate altitude has been achieved. Ascent thrusters are now ineffective. The monitor draws your attention again. Minimum altitude achieved. Altitude system vertical control. Forward descend, back ascend. Right, well we want to turn dial. And then look screen. Horizontal control. Forward, ahead, back, reverse. Well, let's try and be dumb. Pull throttle. We're going backwards. Beep, 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 beep. Can we just keep doing this? Screens are suddenly splashed with the incredibly horrible image of Sludge Vohaul. Oh, apparently, it doesn't really matter. Hello, Mech 4. I've been waiting for you. Once again, my subordinates have failed me. Anyway, it looks like you'll be visiting me again soon. Don't bother trying to pilot the vehicle. I've taken control. You will be arriving at my command post shortly. I anxiously await your arrival. He closes with a chilling laugh. His image is frozen on the screens. The ship changes course as if it had a life of its own. All you can do is hang on. Push throttle. So Vohaul stated, nothing works. Push power. Not now. Oh, come on. I can turn the power off. Ugh. Check under seat. Look under seat. Look chair. Seem to be in your side front tab. What am I sitting on then? Get up. I want to help. Stay seated. Put on seat belt. No seat belt. The first game expected me to wear a seat belt. What is this? Slippings. The standards are slipping. Look face. It does not seem to be in your sight right now. Look screen. At this point, it would yield no important info. I thought we could get a close-up. It just kind of looks like, I don't know, what's his name? Blofeld from James Bond. Through the window, you see your apparent destination, Vohaul's asteroid. That is an asteroid. Oh. Cold tea. Lovely. Bonk. The massive bay doors meet, jarring the entire vehicle bay. As you step down, the shuttle door slams shut behind you. You are quite surprised not to find several of Vohaul's guards waiting to greet you. You begin to ponder what the twisted scientist might have in store for you. Well, let's save again. Save 19. And we'll have a look over this way. Or this way. Ah! Bonk. It's a short step to the end of the game for you. You're no Buddy Ebsen. Ooh. Look. Shuttle. Nothing new about it. It just sits there unusable. Yeah, fine. Look. Landing pad. Fine. Okay, let's go this way then. Oh. Look. Elevator. You're in a small capsule-shaped enclosure. Above the door is the digital readout, which reads level 1. The only other feature is a rectangular panel. Look, panel. The panel has a vertical row of 4 buttons. There is some small engravings at the bottom edge of the panel. Read engraving. The engraving reads, Bobco Lift Division, a subsidiary of Bobco, Inc., universally famous makers of Nad's hamster tape. Okay, fine. Whatever. If you're bold, we've got the hold. Okay. Press 1. Press button. You'll have to provide more information than that. Look, buttons. The buttons look ordinary. Each button has a word next to it. In order, they are 1, 3, 4, and 5. Press 1. Aren't you glad no one saw that? The digital readout shows the number 1. The trick here is to push the number of a floor other than this one. Otherwise, it's no fun. Okay, fine. Press 2. Hey, wake up. There is no button 2. Wait up. What? Look. Buttons. Oh, 1, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, fine. Press 3. Can't expect me to remember things like this game. Level 1. Do 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 do. Look, you have the funny feeling you are being watched. Look, this section of hall dead ends. There is an elevator on the back wall and a camera attached to the ceiling. Look, camera. There is a surveillance camera mounted in the ceiling. It looks to be quite basic. It appears to be pointed right at you. Say what? Ah. Oh. Get camera. There's nothing here by that name which can be acquired. Fine. Do 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 do. Walking down the hallway. I am quite surprised that nobody came to get us. They must be quite incompetent. Window. Oh, you can see billions and billions of stars. Open window. Here's a hint. Messing with the window is a waste of time. Well, thanks. At least you told me. Wait. Look. Light. That. Look. Except for some small windows, this area is much like all the other interior sections of the asteroid. Look. Oh, there's those little red blobs on the ceiling. I can't... Either there are emergency lights... There might be fire extinguishers. I'm not too sure. Look. Door. This door is closed. There's a button situated next to it. Press... Button. Oop. And here we go. Aha! You know a janitorial closet when you smell one. Almost at once you'll sense an emptiness, a melancholy longing. You begin to feel homesick. Search. Closet. Say what? Look in closet. It's quite dark in here. You do find a plunger, however. Get. Plunger. Okay. Get. Bucket. That does not seem to be available at this time. Okay, well, we got a plunger. Press button. Okay, we need to close the door. We have to be neat. And we'll keep moseying along here. Oh. Camera looking at us again. Uh-oh. That can't be good. That's an automated floor waxer moving down the corridor. The name plaque reads the Delaydo Buffmaster, another fine product from Helmet Master Enterprises. Yes. Save 20. Hey, let's see our friend. Hello. Ah, splat. Wow. That's really efficient. And effective. It looks like you have been formally introduced to the floor waxer. You now consist of a very thin yet glossy floor covering. Too bad. You seem to be making relatively good progress. Thanks for playing. You've been very entertaining. Okay, well, press 4. Ugh. Ding. Oh, there we go out here. So it's not completely hazard-free here, but the major hazard is the floor waxer. Press button. What's in here? Look. It's quite dark in here. On the floor, you notice a glass cutter. Get cutter. Okay. Okay, that's all that's in there? Press. Okay, fine. What's that purple dot on my pants? It's like it's not visible when I'm forward or back, but on the side there's like a purple dot jumping around. It's supposed to be like my pocket or something. Ooh. I think we found the facilities. Look, door. The door bear icons. One male, the other female. Each has a button next to it. Oh. Press button. And let's go in. Look. You have stepped into a porcelain palace of sorts. It is obviously a restroom, a place which, in an interesting fashion, serves to exhibit the physical diversity of the universe. The walls are covered in an easy-to-hose-down synthetic material. Attached to them in various locations are devices designed to effectively collect waste products from the life forms which are able to physically match up to them. On the back wall are stalls. 3 of them are in use, judging by the various feet which show beneath the stall floor doors. To the left are sinks. Well. What is this thing? Look, urinal. There are fixtures of many types scattered throughout the room, all designated to effectively collect waste. Use urinal. Your urge is more serious than that. Oh, we actually need to go. Okay. Open stall. Well, can we open the other stalls? Open stall. The door won't budge. Knock on door. Knock on door. Go away! Open stall. Sit. Have some decency, man. Close the door. Close door. Sit. Okay. You slide your uniform pants down and settle onto the cool ring. You go through whatever emotions might be normal for you during this act. Well, I thought we'd already gone in our pants. We're probably just... suppose we're cleaning it out. Refreshed, you grab your pants and compose yourself. Look. Stall. The inside of the stall is a sight to behold. There is writing of various languages etched on the walls. The floor has an interesting coating of some type of congealed dreck. It appears that a toilet may have been white once. A toilet paper dispenser hangs on one wall. Read stall. Look. Writing. Look stall. Yeah, okay. Look toilet paper. A closer look makes you believe the paper should have a grit rating. Oh dear. On the cheap, is it? Get. Use paper. Isn't necessary now. Well, we already did. Okay. Look door. Looks real door-like. Do we have to read anything in here? Oh dear. The sound comes from one of the occupied stores, you think. Suddenly, one of your sensors downloads an extremely negative air quality report. For some reason, the name John springs to mind. Hey, throwing shade from like 30 years ago. Look. Toilet. Toilet looks very much like the ones you were used back on Xenon. At least the ones you were responsible for cleaning. It has a handle which hasn't been used in a while. There's a giant space herpy sitting on the seat. It takes one look at you and flees in terror. Well, good thing we dodged that then. Are we gonna die? Why? No one else has, and it would probably be risky to attempt without a flotation device handy. Oh, it is like that. Fine. Okay. I feel like the writing etched on the wall in various languages. One large message reads, "Here I sit lonely-hearted. Had to bolt, but only darted." Read wall. Etched on the wall in various languages. One large message reads, "Ken was here. So was Elle, but we had to repaint afterwards." Read wall. The writing etched on the wall in various languages. One large message reads, "T. Bendrohezen was here." Okay. Read wall. The writing etched on the wall is in various languages. One large message reads, "Vohaul sucks." Read wall. The writing, yeah. One large message reads, read wall. One large message reads, "You're right, RD. Sierra is an alien outpost, and it certainly puts to rest some myths regarding superior life forms." Yep, read wall. Unleash a beast just to find my colon creeps. Read wall. Sir Graham cross-dressers. Read wall. A nice message reads, "Scott, is it done yet? Get out of there. Get out of the head and back to work. Christmas doesn't move." Read wall. Read wall. Vohaul's mother wears stellar patrol boots. Read wall. I want to see whether we get all of them. I mean, it doesn't... For a good time, call the Helmet Master. It doesn't cycle through them, so I think we've got all of them. Open stall. Okay. Look under stall. Don't understand your request. Look under door. I don't... Fine. Use sink. The faucets aren't operational. Vohaul doesn't seem big on personal hygiene. Look mirror. Darn! Another pimple. Yep. Look great. The drain has a cover welding in place. You can see nothing in the darkness below. Okay, fine. Let's just leave. Right, well, that was an adventure. Save 21. I think we got everything we need to there. I remember in Leisure Suit Larry, you had to find a code written on the wall of the stall. You're gonna be there even when I come back. Yes! And you sped up quite a bit. Okay, save. Let's head... I don't know. This way again. Are you gonna be there again? It's random, I believe, whether it shows up or not. And it's kind of annoying, because it means you have to go all the way back to the end of the corridor, hide in the elevator, and then move all the way back down again. There we go. Okay. Right, now... We're going for time. Okay, fine. Press 1. 4, 3... 1. Bing! And we're back here. Somehow, I went up on this side. And I went on down on the other side and we appeared here. Whatever. Maybe they're like the elevators in Star Trek where they go horizontally as well. I believe they do anyway. F5. We'll save. Yes. And we'll go down here. Nope. The door behind you closes solidly. A barrier springs up before you. Uh-oh. Another barrier stands in your way. You feel the floor shift below you. It's moving to the left. Look. Floor. The floor is moving. Beneath it is what you guess to be a pool of highly lethal liquid. Look. Liquid. Look. Water. Look. Green. Get. Liquid. Okay, fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get me out. No. Help. Help. Oh dear. Oh, splash. Fizz. Imagine, if you will, taking a bath in sulfuric acid and using pumice for a washcloth. After that bit of displeasure passes, it gets much worse as the acid slowly eats its way to the last critical organs. Finally, mercifully, death takes you. Another senseless tragedy. So senseless. Okay, let's go this way then. Oh, wait, hang on. I nearly walked off there. Look. Bay doors. The bay doors are securely sealed. Oh, we've been disconnected. Oh dear. Well, okay, there's no actual way to get over there. So... yes, I can't get onto that walkway, so we do have to go down there. That means I must have the means of solving that in my inventory. I know what I need to do. Yep. Close. Spring. Spring. And then the floor starts moving. No. Okay. Well, I'll save. There. And we need to stick plunger to wall. We need to wait until the floor is actually close enough to us, because we have weak hand grip. There we go. Using formerly uncharacteristic creativity, you apply the suction cup-like plunger to the smooth metal finish and hang on for dear life. Once a janitor, always a janitor. Hey, these skills are coming in great handy for saving a life. Doop. 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 Donk. Let go. You release your grip and drop back down. Get. Oh, I wanted my plunger back. Oh well. It swooped out of existence. I took my plunger! Look. Roof. Look up. All surfaces seem to be composed of prefabricated synthetic panels, which have been secured to the inside perimeter of the bored-out tube. Lights flash in warning. Look. Lights. Okay. Look. Nozzle. Uh-oh. Look. Robot. The huge metal menace is specifically designed to secure a given area. When not busy, it is plugged into the wall, recharging. Imagine what NICADs would cost for that puppy. What? Okay, fine. Oh dear, oh dear. Don't hurt me! Leave me alone! Oh boy. Oh, the other one's gone now. Okay. Well, if I leave... I don't like it here anymore, I'm just going to leave. Goodbye. If I go back down there, will that trap activate again? No. Okay. So that seems fine. Inventory. We got a supporter, a whistle, a glass cutter, a dialect translator, glowing gem, toilet paper, cage key, and keycard. Well. Okay, okay. Let's turn up the speed. And we'll mosey our way on over here. Press 2. No, 3. Because there is no floor 2. At least not one accessible from the elevator. Okay. I checked here. It was the janitorial closet. Wait, didn't it say floor 1, 3, 4, and 5? I think that was a floor 5 as well, so I haven't actually checked all the floors, I don't think. Look in closet. Yeah, okay, fine. There's nothing else in there. Okay, oh, the door closes behind you anyway. I suppose it doesn't really matter whether you go to one side or the other, because both of the lifts lead to the same place anyway. 5. Yeah, there is a floor 5. I forgot about that. Ding! Okay. And we'll turn the speed down, because I do like playing it at the base speed, even if it is a bit slow. Uh-oh. That don't look nice. Look, hands. They look like large amounts of fur. No other features are evident from here. Look, cage. As is common in all periods of cage design, vertical bars of a sturdy nature dominate the appearance. They look quite impenetrable. One of them has some fur wrapped around a couple sections of bar. Talk to cage. Say what? Okay. Talk to hands. Talk to hands. Need to get closer. Talk to hands. Hello, hands. Bonk. Ouch. You feel alarmingly dense. Apparently, you're a prime focal point for some aggression channeling by one of the caged creatures. Your compressed composition indicates that your attacker possesses considerable strength, a good guy to avoid in the future. Of course, you are damaged beyond repair and the game must end. You've made quite a bit of progress though. Don't start screwing up now. We just like flop over. Okay. Oh, that's dumb. Let's head on then. Is the other cage a problem? Hello. Look in cage. You can't see much but can hear something stirring in the darkness. Okay. Knock on cage. Fine. Knock on door. Fine, okay. Look panel. All surfaces. Yeah, okay, fine. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no, one of the cells is opening. Who knows what unspeakable horror awaits behind those steel bars? Well, it's quite black. And red? Oh dear. That's a xenomorph, isn't it? Look. Alien. It's a dark prehistoric looking beast with plates covering its body. One outstanding feature is a pair of gigantic red lips. Okay. Press button. Okay, let's get away from me. I don't like you. Yeah, we're probably boned. Okay, fine. Just Mwah! Smack. Oh, yuck! The dark and spiny beast with massive red lips grabs you up and, after a longing glance, proceeds, don't read further as the phrase French kiss bothers you, to plant a very moist French kiss on you. You are left quite stunned. It just leaves. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to reload that. That is actually not a good thing to do. A good thing to happen. Ugh. We'll have to go around, because we don't want that thing to be chasing us. Press 1. That is one of those... It doesn't do anything now, but it comes to bite you in the ass back later on. The elevator just take the usual amount of time anyway. Excuse me. Press 5. Maybe I'll appear on the other side now? This is confusing. Maybe you've just got to run for the elevator. Okay, and then you got to come back? Yep. Okay. Whoa! Leave me alone. Oh! Poop. Okay. Fastest. Yeah, I think possibly we've just got to go run past it. Big beast will attack me, but I won't attack it. Okay, and we'll go normal. It's about as fast as us. Press 1. Nah. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Okay. Now if I save 23, press 5, press 5, then we go back up. It might not be there anymore. I hope not. Okay. Hey, we're actually on this side now. I don't know how that works. It seems like if you go up on the right, you appear on the left. Okay. Look. No breakthroughs in interior design to report. It's just one of many tube-like sections of this custom asteroid. Custom asteroid? Okay. Right. Look, it's quite dark in here. There is a small wastebasket. On the floor next to it is a pair of crusty work overalls. Get basket. Okay. Aren't you amazed by how much stuff an adventure game hero can carry? You've just got to know how to pack. Maybe we're wearing it on our head. Look. Basket. This is an empty wastebasket. Yep, it certainly is. Look. Overalls. Look. Overalls. They are wadded up on the floor. Get overalls. You pick up the overalls. They're very small and quite worn out, not to mention filthy, and of no use to you. You toss them back on the floor. As you set them down, something falls to the floor. Look. It's quite dark. There is a lighter near those. Get a lighter. Okay. Look. Lighter. The sick lighter is almost empty. Right, okay. Look. Paper. There are a few sheets of pumice quality toilet paper. Ugh. If there's one thing nobody should have to put up with, it's terrible quality toilet paper. Alright, we'll head back here. And I think we've actually got all the thingies we need. So we go here, press 1. It's a good thing that Totally Not a Xenomorph isn't around here anymore. I'd have actually have liked to have seen a mod for, like, Alien Isolation, which gave it the big red lips. I'm surprised that hasn't been done more often. Would that be scarier? Okay, let's go down here. I'll save. Okay, now we need to put paper in basket. Put basket on floor. Use lighter on basket. Light paper. While receiving a nice hosing yourself, the basket fire is extinguished. Seconds later, a loud series of pops is followed by the smell of fried electronics. Apparently they don't make robots waterproof. The sprinklers sense accomplishment and cease operation. Look. Basket. You do not possess a designated item. Get. Basket. It's of no use to you now. Fine. We'll just leave it there. Your fire and subsequent shower seems to have shorted out the burnished bullies. Okay, well, that's cool. Save. Okay. That's a rather nice puzzle. All the ingredients you need for it are on this station. Uh-oh. You have just entered Vohaul's secret chamber. The evil one himself is seated before a large console high on the platform in the center of the room. Standing obliviously ready are many of the dreaded salesman clones. Oh yeah, those things. That was the whole point of his rant, wasn't it? Look. Uh-oh. An eerie glow illuminates the large chamber. Through the massive window, you can see out into the deep space. Lighted consoles adorn the area behind Vohaul's perch. Vohaul awaits at the top of the stairway. Oh, he's yakking. So, McVall, we meet again. I must say I'm quite impressed with your resourcefulness and tenacity. I'd love to chat, but I'm busy preparing the last of my salesman clones for their trip to Xenon. Ever since I got this grudge, I've become incredibly petty. Feel free to stick around and observe the downfall of your civilization. Ha ha ha. Look, tube. I don't think that's in view. Look, salesman. These guys are your worst nightmare come true. Imagine hundreds of John Davidsons in magnetically hazardous polyester suits. The color alone capable of rendering helpless the infirm. Topped with perma-bond hair, the face slashed with that let me win you over smile. He's a master guildsmith programmed as one's intent. Sell, sell, sell. Each are encased in pre-programmed impervious transport capsules. Okay, very dramatic. Look, windows. Through the massive window, you can see out into the depths of space towards distant systems. So many other places out there to be, but here you are. Look. Vohaul. You can't make out too much detail from here. Look. Console. Okay, fine. Well. Save 24. I think we've done enough for the moment, and we don't seem to be any real rush at the moment, so I'll save it there, and we'll probably leave it there for tonight. We're making a fair bit of progress. This is actually going to take 3 episodes. I think the next part is going to be rather short. But... Or, how much shorter is it? Should I just continue on and finish it? It might not be enough. Yeah, I think I'll just continue on. Forget what I was saying. We'll just continue on and finish it tonight. So we go up here. Do 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 do. Going somewhere. Oh no, it's a tube. Zap. As soon as you step on the platform, you are struck by a beam of light emitted from a unit in the ceiling. In a matter of seconds, you are broken down into microparticles and extracted from the air. These particles are actually smaller than normal. Again, the beam strikes, this time blasting into a glass jar on the console. It is there that you are molecularly reconstructed in a miniaturized form. Well, I'll be darned! My miniaturization beam does work, Vohaul's voice booms. In the old days, I'd test these things on myself, but as you may have noticed by my appearance, being my own guinea pig has had its disadvantages. I guess this will keep you out of my way once and for all. You'll make a nice conversation piece. With that, Vohaul turns away to put finishing touches on Xenon's fate. Yeah, I don't... Save 25. I don't think... Look! Jar. The jar is huge and glassy. Knock on glass. Knock on jar. Open jar. Doesn't seem to be the correct action in this case. Okay. Lick jar. Talk to Vohaul. He's really into his work. You're probably the last thing on his mind right now. Okay. Use glass cutter. Whoop. Push. Oh, the newly cut pane of glass falls to the counter. Apparently Vohaul doesn't notice. Okay, I think you can suffocate in there because there's no air holes. Get glass. It's big, heavy, and quite content on the counter. Okay, fine. Do 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 do. Bonk. Darn McFor, I guess his lardness got a little fed up with your meddling. You've been redesigned once again, revealing a permanent overhead view. You resemble one of those wonderfully colourful mosaics commonly found on windshields. That'd be kind of grody. Have me all over his fist to get then. Okay. Cut glass. Whip. Bonk. Okay. We're all tiny. Okay, save 26, look, vent. As you turn your attention to the vent, you notice it to be quite dark. You hear a rhythmic hum of some sort of mechanical device, and something that sounds like industrial strength breathing. It might be coming from the vent. Whip, you wriggle your slim carcass through the vent. Carcass? Ooh. Look, pump. It kinda looks like a Slurpee machine, and it's mixing your favorite flavor, cherry. Mmm. Okay. Look, sign. The sign says caution, press button for emergency shut off. Oh, there's a big red button behind the pump. Why would you have a big red button in here? Oh yes, it's a very important emergency that we turn off the life breathing apparatus. Press button. Way to go, McFor. You've just disconnected Vohaul's life support system. He's a goner without it. Okay. It's kind of sad, honestly. Climb through vent. Climb through vent. Okay, there we go. You can see Vohaul struggling to take his last few breaths. Not you again! You think you have won, he wheezes, but all you have done is to seal your own fate. He reaches up and flips the switch on the far end of the console before dropping to the floor, dead. Alright, save 26. Wow. Let's, see. Oh! Bonk! You now know for a fact that less weight does not equal less pain at the onset of deceleration trauma. You've come so far to die in a dumb way. What a geek. I gotta fall off everything. Okay. Reload. And we'll go over here. Look. Tubes. The two hoses originate from Vohaul's chest region and lead into this portion of the console. Man, look at the keyboard. Look. Screen. There they are. What you see is what they display. Fine. Read screen. Look. Keyboard. It's just your typical keyboard. Keys with normal letters on them. You mean the alphabet? Okay. Look. Switch. This switch is the toggle type. It is currently off. Jeez, this is like an ancient type of computer. Okay, pull switch. I mean, it makes sense for the time it was getting. Reduce or enlarge. Type enlarge. Sequence has begun. Sequence has begun. Right. We've got to mosey on over there. You know, Roger, if you could just move a little bit faster. I mean, it's not like there's a hurry or anything. Whoop. I think you can do reduce and you get shrunk to be even smaller. You are once again reconstituted, this time to the correct size. You notice that the clones are gone. I wonder who the original clone was. It was me! I was the perfect salesman all along. It was the unexpected, what's it called? It was an unexplored avenue of employment, which Roger never got around to finding. Look, Vohaul. Vohaul's dead hulking slab of flesh is loosely arranged at the base of the chair. Look, chair. It looks like a darn nice chair. However, there does seem to be a distinct outline where Vohaul's bloated bulk once nestled. Search. Body. An examination of his repulsively turgid fabric-encased mass reveals nothing other than the tubes which supplied him with blood and oxygen. You do notice the letters SHSR written in pen on the back of his left hand. Okay, well that's cool to know. Look. Screen. General status, orbital decaying. Prognosis, terminal. Interior environment, okay. External temperature, critical. Yeah, with the vacuum. Auxiliary operations, clone launch, go. To abort launch, enter code below. What was it? SKSL. Abort denied. Okay, let's check his hand again, because I've already forgotten what was on it. Search. Body. SHSR. Abort granted. Okay, well that's good. Clone launch was aborted. Orbital's still decaying. Okay. I think that's a good thing. I suspect that's a good thing. Oh, wait. But the orbit's still decaying, so let's mosey on up here. Oh. Oh, oh, actually. Poop. I knew that was going to happen. Well, McFoy, you found one more way to snatch humility from the jaws of heroism. I don't think it... Can I fall off? Can I die if I fall off this platform? Yep. Wow. Roger, you should, like, land on your feet. Okay. SRSL. No, SLSR. SRSL. What was it? Search body. Search body. I am close. Search body. SHSR. F6. Okay, and now we save. And careful, don't fall off. Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go. And this is one of the stairs which you can move diagonally up to make it easier. Look. Box. The box is actually an oxygen mask receptacle. It is currently closed. Open box. You open the box and notice an oxygen mask. Remove it and close the box. Wear mask. That's probably a good idea to do that. Look. You're walking through a clear tubular passage, which seems to wind in and out along the outer perimeter of the asteroid. There is a box mounted on the west end of this tube. Yes, yes. Hope we don't run out of oxygen with this thing, because I decided to wear it a bit early. Oh, crack. A section of the glass tubing has fractured from combined stress. The pressurized atmosphere rushes for the relative vacuum of space. Fortunately, wearing the mask protects you from suffocation. Look, planet. It looks darn cold and lonely out there. You can only wonder how far you are from home, or if you will ever see it again. Oh. No longer needing the mask, you remove and stow it for later. 40 minutes until meltdown, a synthesized voice cheerfully announces. Oh, 45 minutes until meltdown. Oh boy. I just want to be so helpful. Let's go this way. Whip, whip, whip. I suppose those were lights. Ugh. That's not quiet. Let's mosey on along this way. Do 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 do. Come on, Roger. I've said before, it's an emergency. Maybe he can't run. Maybe it's because he always looks like he's got a pole stuck up his backside. I don't need to run anywhere. I'll be there exactly when I need to be, and not a moment sooner. Okay. Stairs. Go through here. Mosey on along this way. Look, camera. Surveillance camera. Yeah, it's just looking at me. Woo. Look, you are somewhere. Really? Good to know. Look, you are somewhere. Okay, thanks. Nope. Look, wall. The walls are covered with yeah, okay, fine. They're nothing special. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, that looks unique. Open door. That's not how to do it. Press. Oh! Any curiosity you may have harbored regarding the menacing metallic pest will now be satisfied, as you have drawn too close. Your attention is attracted to a decal on the front of the machine. It says Vohaul Marromatic. This rouses your curiosity. Suddenly, you note that each and every bone in your body feels as though it has been transformed into molten matter. Never slow to catch on, you notice that you are cooking from the inside out. Now this is a pain that lingers. Every drop of moisture is purged from your system by the intense heat of the internal barbecue. Your dehydrated composition makes it impossible to continue. Better luck next time. Well, thanks. Thanks for playing. Oh boy. Well, we'll speed through this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't fall off the edge now. Roger. Do. And we'll save here. Okay. And we'll keep going. And it'll go another screen. And then it's in this screen here. So we'll stop. Do normal. We'll save. Okay. And then we do press button. Oh, okay. Press button. Huh? Do we have to press the button and then leave and come back? You're gonna chase us, are you? Do we just have to go all the way back down to the end of the hall? Please leave me alone. I'm actually a little bit faster than it, I think. Smooth, X-Lax. You now know that artificial gravity can be equally effective as natural gravity. Due to the long fall and sudden stop, your body has become a two-dimensional object. You're dead, of course. Yes. Okay. So I think we have to press this button. Then we have to skedoodle out of here. We'll do it faster. Because this robot is chasing us. Look. Robot. It's a very odd-looking robot, balanced on two legs with an odd electric eye scanning back and forth. On it are the words Vohaul Maromatic. Okay. And we'll slow it down so I don't fall off the edge. Okay. Now it should be fine now. If I save 29, and go back, I believe the robot should be back where it was before, and the door should be open. So if we skedoodle back over there. Okay. And we press normal, and we save. And I say, get in pod. There we go. The robot has apparently decided that it is permissible for you to be here since you are in the pod already. Okay. Look. Oh, upon entering the escape pod, you quickly take your seat. You are seated inside one of the emergency escape vehicles. Before you lies a control panel and a viewport. Look. Port. Through the viewport, you can see portions of the asteroid breaking up from the intense heat due to orbital decay. It's only a matter of time before you burn up with it. Oh, that's why it was saying the temperature was critical, because of re-entering the atmosphere. Right. Mystery solved. Save. 30. Look. Panel. The only outstanding feature on the panel was the clearly marked launch button. Press launch. Warning, emergency escape vehicle launch sequence has begun. Launch time T-minus 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Poot. Look. Oh. Phew! You're going to have to stop cutting these escapes so close, Mechfor, but we had like 40 minutes. Well, you must be feeling pretty good right now. You stopped Vohaul for carrying out a threat of salesman infestation, ultimately destroying the twisted scientist himself. You also managed to save your own skin, and just look at that score. Pretty darned impressive. 240 out of 250, that's pretty good. Uh-oh. Suddenly, a warning signal draws your attention to the oxygen meter on the front panel. It reads low and dropping fast. What's up? It must have gone cheap on everything to do with his massive asteroid base. He didn't realize the costs, and he had to cut all the corners, even down to the toilet paper. This is just great. You knew it was all too good to be true. You have maybe 5 minutes of air left. Well, Mech4, it was nice knowing you. Get up. You are. Oh, I am. No, I'm not. Look, pod. Now you take the time to view the interior of the pod in more detail. You can see a sleep chamber against one wall. Stand. You are. Oh, I am. Okay. Open chamber. Turn back the plexiglass cover. Get in chamber. Jump. You make the split-second decision to enter the sleep chamber. It seals automatically. Soon you are overcome by a pleasant drowsiness. This is certainly better than suffocating. You begin to drift away into a deep sleep with the satisfaction of having accomplished your task. You've come through in the clutch and you deserve a nice long rest. Now if someone would just pick you up somewhere along the way. So long, Mech4, and thanks again for saving your people. Hey! Thanks for playing Space Quest 2, and we got a perfect score! Oh boy! I wasn't even trying for that. The end! For now. This is where it would kick you in the butt. It would come to bite you in the butt if you got kissed by that damn xenomorph knockoff. So yeah, that's the end of Space Quest 2, Vohaul's Revenge. I'm glad to have finally finished it. After all those years ago. Back in like late 90s where I bought it, played it for a bit when I got it working, was confused and frustrated and gave up. I don't know what's happened to it. I actually had a look for it. I thought it would be somewhere near my desk, but apparently not. Just in time back for the ending. Yep. I decided to keep going until I finished it. So that's the end. I rather enjoyed this one. I think it was better than the first one, honestly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, you go to more varied locales in this one. It doesn't have any of the arcade sequences, which is rather nice. I mean, I don't mind the arcade sequences too much. The idea behind them is fine. I just feel that they were a bit too difficult. The hovercraft one went on for a bit too long in the first one. And yeah, I get the feeling that the developers might have tried it a number of times and got used to it, so they upped the difficulty on it a bit more than was necessary. And what was the second one? The slot machine. That was kind of needless but busy work. I think I said at the time it probably would have been better if they implemented just another way to get the money. It's like the Mode 7 sequences from Star Wars on the SNES. Look at those star fields. It's incredible. And this was like 1989, it says up in the bar at the top of the window I'm looking at. So, yes, this is right at the end of the 80s. This came out. Well, yes. Perfect score as well. Yeah, I know. I wasn't even aiming for that. Yeah, I think the score in this one, you get score for completing the puzzles, of course, and finding things and so on. I think some of the points which you'd miss out on is coming up with like alternate answers to some of the puzzles. Where I think the big one is using the supporter as a sling and hitting the guard with a rock. That requires a bit more thought rather than sneaking around the bushes when he's not looking and then going up the elevator. Though I think that way, sneaking would actually be harder. And it's kind of interesting because Space Quest rewards you for doing that, whereas in the King's Quest games, from what I remember, they tend to reward you more points for finding a non-lethal way to solve a puzzle. The few times you're given the option to offing a creature or something, unless it's like, you know, a bad guy, then you tend to get free reign on that. Like in Kyrandia 3, you get a lot of points for doing dumb weird stuff. I think I've watched playthroughs of the Legends of Kyrandia. I can't remember too much about them. That's the one with the weird jester guy, isn't it? I remember the one where you play as him. And is that one of the ones where it's called the Hand of Fate or something like that? It's like a literal hand. Those are weird. But yeah, I know even less about I know very little about those. Third game you play with him. Right, yes. But yeah. Hand of Fate is the second. Were those made by Westwood? Don't know. They made the what's it called? Other ones. Anyway, you believe so? Okay. Right. Well, anyway, that was Space Quest 2. I rather enjoyed that. That was fun, and there wasn't any really irritatingly specific moments. Still putting keycard in slot rather than swiping keycard or whatever, but as I said at the time, I think that's just technology advancing. They were expecting it to be like a punch card, whereas it was more like I was expecting more like a swipe card. But oh well. Can we look? Nope, no more commands. Right, well, I suppose that will do it for now. I will thank you very much for joining me for this playthrough, and I hope you'll join me again next time. I suppose I've still got the other ones to play through. I might give it a bit of time until then. Use something with something to get from somewhere to somewhere else. Yeah, I don't mind the puzzles. I don't mind puzzles in adventure games being tricky. Since I kind of grew up with these things, I don't find the puzzles being like... I don't know. I think I see them more as being a puzzle to be solved rather than being a puzzle difficult, being problematic. I don't know. The Myst series, as long as they make sense, I mean... I think for me, it's more as long as they follow the internal logic of the game. I think it's the important thing. Because I always think of Sam and Max Hit the Road, and that game has, or Day of the Tentacle, and those games have very nonsensical puzzles, but they fit the environment the game is set in. In a sort of a cartoony manner. So it sort of balances out in a way there. Also because you're not punished for trying to solve the puzzles, so you can just try everything and you eventually stumble upon the answer. A game series I never really played was Myst, and Uru, and Riven. The Myst games was always far more complicated for me because they involved like logic puzzles and figuring out what symbols mean and what symbols associate with, and pressing buttons without any real input and trying to figure out what they do. I mean, this game, for the most part, the puzzles make logical sense. There's a few which are sort of a bit wackier, but I mean, they sort of they make sense when you look back. Also, because I have watched playthroughs of this, so I kind of know what to do. Though this, as I said, this is my first time playing it. But anyway. So yeah, that will do it. I'd like to thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time. I'll stop the recording here,